Howdy gang, we are live again. Coming back at you with something a little more interesting. We were gonna do that other Capcom compilation, but a lot of those games I had already live streamed the other night, so I don't want to be redundant and live stream them again. So we're gonna move along to this one. This is Midway Arcade Origins. This was a compilation of the really old school arcade games that maybe some of you folks that are watching this now might not have been born yet when these games came out. These are from when I was a little kid. All the quarters I spent and tokens I spent playing these games in the arcade way back in like the early 80s, the mid 80s. We're gonna go chronologically oldest to newest if we can. Or you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. They got these kind of different years. It's a good starting point here. Well, I guess they're doing it in alphabetical order. I think. Alright, let's start from the very beginning here. Or not very beginning. Let's go with the old tried and true. Now the same rules apply from the other night. I'll play each game until I get a game over, and I'll just move on to the next one. There's not as many as in this one as there were in the Capcom Arcade Stadium. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 1, 2, 3, 4, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, there's one less game. One less game than there was in the Capcom Arcade Stadium. But these games are decidedly tougher from what I remember anyway. So we're just gonna jump right in and crank these out. Okay. Oh, you bastard. Look at that. Shot me in the ass. Yeah, if you catch them before they fly too high up, you could actually, they fall back to the earth. Lost that guy, but if they get to the top of the screen with these humanoids, they turn into mutants and they like little hornets, man. They scream after their ass. Oh, you got smart bombs. So you start using them. Oh shit! Well, that was it. Okay. We get these a smart bomb. That's a bummer. Yeah, these games back then, they were ruthless. They did not mess around. Right? Well, I'm gonna move on. Number 2. Where I'm going, this live stream ain't gonna take very long. No joke, these older games were tough. And think about the Defender game and this one. Um, on this compilation, they're calling it Defender 2, but the original game is called Stargate. And I think they changed the name because they ran into some copyright issues. With this is my theory. I think they with the movie, the Stargate movie that came out in 1994. I think what I think happened is they tried to release this compilation with that name, but they found that they couldn't because the Stargate movie had already copyrighted that title, so they had to change the name. Or they probably could have maybe gotten away with it, but probably what happened was they didn't want to go through all of the litigation, because litigation costs money. Who's going to spend all that money? Maybe just change the name. So what I think happened is they changed it. They went with Defender 2. Just went with that. Or what probably also happened is the original name was Defender 2. They changed it to Stargate, and I don't know. Don't quote me on any of that stuff because I have no idea what happened, why they changed the name back to Defender 2. But we're going to right on ahead of this. You can see essentially the same game. A lot more going on the screen though. Ah, you fuck. Shit. Shit. Yeah, if you hyperspace too much in the game, sometimes you can blow up. There I went. Moving on to next. Gauntlet. The beginning of the top-down RPG scroller. As you will see, this is one of the first 4-player team arcade games. Gonna be the warrior. He's a meat shield. Take a lot of damage. Gonna give you a quick tutorial how to play the game. I should have picked the green guy, but oh well. The elf.
Welcome. Treasure 100 points.
let the primitive looks
Say keys to
fool
open
you.
doors.
You got 4 people playing this game at the same time. It's so fun.
Ooh.
And the idea too is you want to kill these monster makers. He calls them. But the other thing too, this being a quarter muncher. Look at my health. It's constantly going down. Like, constantly. Want to be careful grabbing this key. If you go too far ahead, grabbing the key, you'll unlock that door and all these ghosts will come at you. I'm gonna... Now you could like warp ahead to level 4. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be a sissy and just go level 2.
Save potions for later use.
All those ghosts, used a potion, got rid of them all. Blast them all. I remember spending a lot of money playing this game back in the day. Back in 1985? When this game came out? Yeah, oh, it's right there. Yeah, 1985. '85 was a heck of a year for pop culture, as I already mentioned the other night. I mean, think about it. That's the year that the Goonies came out in movie theaters. You know, Back to the Future. The music back then was just phenomenal. Even songs I didn't really much care for on the radio, they were just. I mean, hear them nowadays is like. Really make music like that anymore, you know?
Oh. Ooh.
Shit.
Oh.
Now the more
Warrior,
white that
your
the
life
ghosts are,
force is running out.
play around with that stuff. Dying.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm dead. Quiet game. Very old school.
Welcome.
No, I didn't want to do that. Get out of here. Alright, move on to the sequel. This one came out a year later, 1986. Essentially the same game. Much better music though. Because I'm a boomer. I'm gonna be the wizard.
Welcome.
Wizard's hand-to-hand is not very good, but his fireballs are very, very powerful. So. More time with this one. Could go to the exit, but I'm not going to.
Red Wizard, your life force is running out. Ah.
Trap there. Okay, fuck this. I ain't messing around. Again, this is way more fun when they're playing with somebody else. Trapped. Oh yeah, the stun tiles. When like if the like death monster is coming after you, the Grim Reaper, and you run into one of these, and you're sitting there and he's killing you, it's just, yeah, it's frustrating.
Red Wizard is about to die.
Bobbers, little assholes too. Food. Alright. That sucked, but definitely more practice, especially for game controls. Not the same with a control pad, you gotta have the old arcade stick. This game, I used to play this so much when I was a little kid. I was like 8 years old. 8 years old when this game came out. Trick was, if you stand in one of these, the enemies can't spawn at them. Now, obviously the goal here was to you joust these guys. You ride your little ostrich, and guys attack you with the buzzards. They're flying on their little buzzards, and you can actually you joust them. You want to pick up these eggs as quick as you can because like before they hatch, they'll hatch another enemy knight that's more powerful than the one he was before. watching them gonna spawn out of there. And that's a trick. Ah, you got me. I didn't have to wait for that, it just sounded cool. You guys come down here after me. Gotta watch out for that guy, it's a pterodactyl. Oh, he got me. Flew over me, could've just left the level. Ah, bastard. Yeah, if you get too close to that lava, like a handle. Like I said, these were quarter munchers back in the day. You're not expected to live long playing these games, so you had to put another quarter, but that was half the fun, you know, to see how long you could live, how long you live off of one quarter. If you're really good at the game, man, you can make one quarter last half hour, an hour, even if you're really good. I remember when I was a little kid and watching like the older kids play, you know, like the high school kids playing. Some of them are really good, like pros, you know. Anyway, here we go. On to the next one. Joust 2. Oh, this one. I don't think I like this one very much. We'll see.
Thank you.
Will be a surf. Oops! You wanna do that one? I never played this king one before. Shit, that's hard. That was quick. I don't like this one anyway. Look at it. The graphics are kind of shitty compared to the first one, in my opinion. And I'm not just saying that because I got my ass kicked. No, I mean, graphically it looks inferior to the first one, to me anyway. I mean, yeah, they added more graphics into it, but I don't know. There's a reason why I never saw this in the arcade. I don't think the local arcade we had up here in Anchorage, Alaska, in 1986 was a arcade called the Space Station, and they would purchase arcade cabinets them around depending on how many people played them. And they never ordered this one for some reason. I'm thinking maybe because they saw it in action, they just didn't like it. But anyway, let's move on to the next game here. Oh yes, Marble Madness. Game sucks without the trackball controller. The arcade cabinet had instead of there were no buttons. It was just a ball. You would roll it inside the cabinet like a trackball. Like you know those old school. Like remember way back in the day with your mouse, and you would move the mouse around, and instead of the little laser light, it had like a little ball, a little trackball in there. So essentially the same concept there. And this game is very hard to play with a gamepad. Let's put it that way, as you will see right now. I'm going to suck. Trying to finish practice race. You gotta be very gentle with the gamepad, because it's gonna, or with the analog stick. I'm using the analog stick. This is very sensitive, and yeah, the whole premise of this game though was the fuck face. Watch out, these guys. Oh, see? As if the game wasn't hard enough with a trackball. You little bastard. Get it. Crappy music being in the arcade game. I remember the arcade game being particularly quiet. Ah yes, there's the acid. Gotta be really careful here, because that would happen. And that was it. Out of time. Game over. See, these old games, they didn't mess around, man. They're in the middle. Oh, hey, Pitfire. I don't know if you remember this one. This came out in 1990. After the Kickboxer movie from Jean-Claude Van Damme. Obviously took a lot of influence from that movie. It was one of the first arcade games to utilize the digitized graphics. A couple years later, Mortal Kombat, the first Mortal Kombat game, would really revolutionize that technology, what you're about to see here. Super fun. I remember putting a lot of quarters in this game. This is a big hit in the arcades too. Hi was the Jean-Claude look-alike. We're gonna pick him. This is real button mashing too. Kind of shitty now, but back in 1990, this was awesome. All you did was just mash buttons, land hits on the guy. Of course, you don't regain any health. Even better. This guy, you gotta keep away with the tricks. Try to move into your punches and you can kick your ass. Remember, each of these guys was like a boss in a way. He had his own, there's a way to, there's a trick to getting him. I think this guy was the one who threw the box at you. You don't let him get too close because he's gonna start wheeling on you. Yep. Don't trade punches the guy who's gonna whoop you. Got me good. Got me. Oh, you...
Just wait.
I thought it was game over. And look, I get to beat up a woman. Who let you out of the kitchen? Get back in there and wash the dishes. Make me a sandwich. Women are better seen and not heard. What other sexist, patriarchy quotes can I come up with? Oh, is this a charity? How dare you strike me down, woman? I'm kidding, that's what I get for comments. In my initials. Oh, did good, okay. Alright. Rampage, yes, they did make a movie out of this. It starred The Rock. No, I have not seen it yet. Because, The Rock makes, generic movies that all basically look alike. Don't get me wrong, I like The Rock, but even though he was a Joe Biden supporter, but, The Rock's very charismatic, but a lot of his movies basically wash, rinse, and repeat. You know? Doesn't make very good movies, put it that way. Even the good movies that he was in weren't necessarily good because of him. He's one of those actors is pushing it. He's basically the same character in all of his movies. He's The Rock. in all of his movies. Even in movies where he's supposed to be a different character, like you know, what was that Fast and Furious movie he was in? He was still The Rock. I mean, I don't know. Not that big of a fan. He was better in wrestling than he was in movies, I think. But anyway, I have not seen Rampage yet. Not in a big rush to go see it. I'll be the Wolf Dog. $1986. Peoria! I've been there. Peoria, Illinois. This game is pretty simple here. Just destroy buildings. Avoid all the crap you guys are throwing at you. Joliet, Illinois. Why are all these taking place in Illinois? Because Illinois is kind of shit. I lived in Illinois for 5 years. I can not get out of it. This is another game that was fun to play with other people, like 3 people, or 2 other people. Sorry. 3-player game. These guys throw a lot of I'm dead. That's your naked guy creeps off into the sunset. And that was it. That's basically the premise of this game. Super fun though. Simple graphics, simple premise, not much to the game. Or it didn't need to be. It was fun to play. That was the whole point of playing games back in the day, was just for the gameplay. That's why these games are so memorable even nowadays, because, you know, they're fun to play. Anyway, on we go. Now this one also, you can tell by the picture of the arcade cabinet, this was also a trackball game. had the ball you spun around, but you also had the fire buttons off to the left of it. Now this was cool because even though the trackball was on the right for the right hand and the buttons were on the left, people that were left-handed also were pretty capable of playing this game because the buttons were on the left, which made it more user-friendly for left-handed people. Remember the other night I kind of brought that up a little bit about how games nowadays are a little more ambidextrous than they were back in the day when left-handed people just had to deal with it. Now they're trying to make games more accessible for everybody and everything. So this one I wasn't a big fan of. It was cool in a way. I like the premise of you're battling against other castles, and in between rounds you had to build your walls if they were damaged, or expand your castle if you didn't have much damage. Again, old game, came out in 1990, so. And again, it was a 3-player game, which was pretty cool. I always saw people crowded around this game in the arcade when I was younger. I'm gonna play from the beginning because I suck at this game. I never really played. I never really played it much. Place your cannons.
Commander, place your cannons inside your wall. Ready, aim, fire! Fire! Surround castle to stay alive. Ready, aim, fire! Fire!
I won that one. Not quite sure what the rules are. I think if you survive more than a couple rounds, you win the map. Or something.
Ready, aim, fire! Fire!
Well, they really nailed me. I didn't finish my walls. I would have lost that one anyway. But see if I ranked. See if I can put my initials in. No. Look at this game. Oh, let's wait for a bit. Yeah, I was kind of bummed out a while back. I tried to do a live stream on one of those Total War games on my PC, and Twitch wasn't having it. Or Streamlabs or whatever. I was trying to go through Streamlabs, and Twitch just said no. And actually, my computer said no because it didn't even go to my YouTube. So yeah, I was kind of disappointed about that one. Whatever. Shit happens, you know. Ah, yes, Robotron. This is the all-time classic. Actually, before I do this one, want to excuse me for a second. I'm going to answer Nature's call. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Now, Robotron. What a classic. I would almost want to do an entire live stream devoted strictly to Robotron. That's how good this game is. And you're about to see why. The gamepad controllers aren't quite as good as the arcade controllers. You can see the arcade cabinet in that picture. It's just two joysticks. This is one of the first, like they call it dual stick type of games, where essentially one stick moved, the other one would shoot. This game is so addictive. It's so hard, but you just wanted to keep playing it and playing it and playing it. It's how fun it was. fast because these guys are gonna kill people. These fuckers come at you. But I'm not even talking, so play. You'll see. Shit. Ooh, I don't know how I made out of that one. Ah, you shithead. Get off the walls and these guys are coming at you. On this level, but in this, these brain guys, you gotta get them fast, so they convert these humans into like drones or whatever, attack you. Ah, you bastard. Get out the walls. Shit. Tanks are fucking assholes. Okay, I'm dead, but damn it, that was so fun. Top score, mofo! Or not top score. 7th overall. Man, that was a rush. One of my all-time favorite arcade games is Robotron. Product of my youth. 1982, I was in the 3rd grade. 1982 to 83. Yeah, I was in the 3rd grade. 83, 84 was in the 4th grade. And I'm so proud. My oldest boy, he's going into the 4th grade this year, so what goes around comes around, man. It's full circle. Anybody out there have kids, you understand that pride you feel when your kids are growing up and they're getting older and they're, you know, it's a good feeling. Anyway, this game pisses me off. The original game used to be called Tapper, and it was they had beer, just regular beer, and I remember they had this in the bar when it first turned 21. They still had a Tapper game over there at a place in Anchorage called Chilku Charlie's, and they had a Tapper game in there. Was it 1994? And trying to play that game when you're drunk is very frustrating. But anyway, I think what they did was they didn't want to have a bunch of kids serving like alcohol in the game, so they changed it to root beer Tapper to make it, you know, more kid friendly. So the parents wouldn't complain about their kids, you know, playing a game where they serve beer to people. But I think in this game though, you still see drunks. I don't know. The game's very frustrating though. You'll see why. So frustrating. I hated it. Pain in the ass. Pretty simple, don't it? Save your glass. Don't let any glasses break. Shit, that's why. You're good, and you keep your cool. It's a fun game. Watch closely. Damn near impossible. Fuck. Yeah, it can get frustrating. But still fun. But I don't play it a whole bunch because I don't like getting angry at games. This one is interesting. I never really played this one a whole bunch. You're a generic shooter, but you know. Like a very poor man's Galaga. But back in the day, these were cutting edge graphics, man. It's essentially Galaga. Like the devil. Graphics kind of remind me of that really crappy game on the old Sega Genesis called Dark Castle. I don't know. That was a bit underwhelming. Remember that game. Ah, Sinistar. This is much more interesting. Much harder too, but you didn't really care how hard it was. It was just so fun to fly that little ship. I hunger. And plus, Sinistar himself is pretty freaking scary when he chased after you. I mean, you'll see when he starts screaming at you. It's just... Supposed to mine things out of these rocks.
Beware, I live. I hunger, coward.
Comes.
I
you
am
bastard.
sinister. Beware, I live.
Two games actually talk to you.
Beware, coward. Run, run, run. Beware, coward. Beware, I live.
Bastard. This is a very tough game, man. But endearing. Like I said, quarter munchers. Place. Oh yeah, 11th place. Look at that. All right. Smash TV. This was like what do you call it? Obviously, they took inspiration from that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, The Running Man, which was in itself a Stephen King story that he wrote, like a short story that he wrote. I think back in the early 80s. The movie starred, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Richard Dawson from the old Family Feud TV show. He was the bad guy. And a couple other guys. And Maria Conchita Alonso was in it. And Jesse Ventura was in it. So, had some of the greatest commercials and whatnot. It was like basically a spoof of a reality TV show, but it was an action movie. People actually got killed and everything. And it was such a fun movie to watch way back in, what, 1980s, 87? Yeah, 1987. And this is a directly influenced from that movie. I guess. Basically, you're in a TV show. And, but it also, it's like Robotron, so it made it more fun. Yeah, it's just a quarter muncher too, but so it's exactly like Robotron. It's all the same.
Yeah!
Alright, I got my ass kicked. Hey, easy to get killed. Quarter muncher.
No way!
Short and sweet. As all arcade games back in the 80s were. 80s going into the 90s. Hi, Hunter! Who hasn't played this game? It's a classic. I used to play it on the... They made versions of this game for almost every console, every computer system on the market. I played this on the Apple II one time. But yeah, I played the hell out of this arcade game. The arcade game is so cool because it had an actual a steering wheel and different buttons for each type of weapon. Basically, you're a spy on the run, and the enemies are chasing you on the road. Very strongly influenced by the Mad Max movies. As you're about to see here, so alright. If you drive at high speed, you risk running into someone and killed. Run the enemies off the road. Gotta watch out for civilians though. Shit. Up. Shit, you wanna watch your speed so you don't crash into other cars. Those are the bad guys. You don't want to shoot the civilians like these guys, although it's fun. Poor motorcycle guy. You don't get any points for that, but... You have different weapons you can use. And on the steering wheel in the arcade game, it was a flashing like button in the middle of the steering wheel, which made it feel more like you were actually in the game. Those guys, you gotta be careful. Kind of oil slick now. The oil slicks are fun. All you need to do is tap it. You don't need to. You don't need to use a whole bunch of oil. Actually, this preserves your oil. Your oil slick. Oops. I remember those helicopters, they drop bombs on you. Shit. Alright, my game's over. Okay, never mind. Hey, at first place. I remember you used the steering wheel to select your initials. and that helicopter that was flying over, you would use the missile or the rocket to take down the helicopter. Yeah, this was a fun game. The sequel, not so much, as you're about to see. I didn't like the sequel here. Maybe it's just a matter of taste. I don't know, but I just wasn't a big fan. As you'll see why. See, it's way different. I guess on this one, everybody's the enemy. I mean, I applaud them for trying to do something like, you know, different, but... Am I stuck? What's going on? I don't understand this. A glitch. You know why they included this game in the compilation. Sucks ass. There we go. A little more reasonable. This was kind of a close cousin of Super Sprint, which came out, I think that's on here too, on this compilation, I'm not sure. This game also used the steering wheel. I didn't know the game was already starting. Can I restart? Yeah, here we go. Super sprint. Start off easy. Essentially almost the same game as Super Off-Road, but you're not really bouncing all over the place. Old. Come on! And another game I never play because I never cared for it. About that one. Oh, Total Carnage. This is the sequel to Smash TV.
Total Carnage!
War of 1999. Like Saudi Arabia or Iraq.
Send in the Doomsday Squad! All we are making is baby milk!
Help me!
Over here! Thank you!
Over here!
Yeah, they don't make him like this anymore.
Help! Over here!
Oh yeah, I remember this game. It's pretty fun. It's like a robotic football game. But I do remember how fun it was. Like a like a basic John Madden game. Yeah, I bet you anything. This is what led up to John Madden eventually. Games like this. Good option. Go, 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 go. Yeah.
Touchdown!
Version good. Yeah.
Conversion good. 42 points.
I remember this game too was such a quarter muncher because the time always ran out on you. Oh, my time's running out. See, if I have to put in another quarter. Well, we'll just say that I won that one, even though the first period.
Game over.
Okay, oh, this one was fun. It's like a tank game. I do remember. 1988. Oh my god. That long ago? I remember 1988 very vividly. That was the year I was really heavy into comic books back then, and that was the year that was a Die Hard. The first Die Hard movie came out that year, and Coming to America, and oh my goodness, so many good movies came out that year. So many good video games came out that year. That was when Marvel Comics was still fun to read. It was the old school X-Men, you know. All the stories were good, and the artwork was great. None of that woke crap, you know. It was just all straight up superhero stuff. Just very, very simple time back then, before people got too overly sensitive about everything. Alrighty. Paint game.
Nine, 8, 7,
What the hardest game was.
5,
Got a
4,
fuel.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Games are hard. This game has unlimited continues, though. You can just keep adding credits. So you can finish this game. You can finish all these games, essentially. I got killed, so... leave that one alone. Wizard of War. This one's old school. Came out in 1980. Look at that artwork.
I'm old up, Another going for my treasure chest.
Love the music.
My baby's free fire warrior.
This is like the unofficial,
If you
There's a game called,
powerful, I'll take care of you
Berserk.
myself.
game called Berserk, I believe it came out in 1981, which I believe was an unofficial sequel to this game. Both premises were pretty much identical. Double
I will
sword
try
dungeon.
you with my lightning bolt. If you get too powerful, I'll take care of you myself. Ha 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 ha.
Ah!
You're asking for trouble, warrior. Warlock will escape through the door. Star Wars, go after him.
I remember what I was doing in 1980 when this game came out. That was the summer that Empire Strikes Back came out.
Star Wars, Star Wars, and Star Wars will do you in. If you get too powerful, I'll take care of you myself. Ha 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 ha. You know you can do better, warrior. A. Insert coin. A. Insert coin. Find me a wizard of war. A. Insert coin.
And this game is cool.
Find me a wizard of war. A. Insert coin.
Yeah, I love that one. Here's another one. Xenophobe. Like your little alien family. This one is directly influenced by the Alien movies. As you will see, Yeah, so come to the roof. I like this one because you could go to different places. Ah, get the fuck off me, asshole! Damn it. I accidentally started over again. Didn't cheat on purpose. Accidentally continued by shooting so fast. On. Out of there. Alright. Keep accidentally continuing the game, so... Diebots! Or this game is fun. It was like early 3D graphics. It wasn't true 3D, but it emulated 3D. See? Kinda took a cue from Contra. Remember Contra had those 3D levels? Kind of like that. Oops. Nice. What all that means, but can't shoot those guys from the side. Oops.
The human has been neutralized.
See if I get my see if I get my initials up there. I guess not. I guess the core don't get theirs. Quick movie quote right there. You can Google it fast enough. I'll say it again. I guess the core don't get theirs. Oh, look, I remember back in the late 80s when skateboarding was really trending. It was cool to be a skater back then. was one of the cool things about this game. It would
Or die.
it would build up your character. You gave you the opportunity to build your character.
Come back real soon. Get it or die.
I remember the arcade game, the stick was had some kind of weird angle, and it made it a little bit harder to do tricks. On the gamepad, it's super easy.
Pair 'em up, kid. Get it or die.
Where's the ramp park? Bond park, there we go.
Hey,
Oh.
you can't get in here if you don't have a ticket.
I think I accidentally continued. Story of my life.
You don't got enough money? Scram, pal. Get it or die. You got to have a ticket.
Get away from the bees. Run out of time, the bees come out and kill you. You gotta kinda haul ass. They're gonna get me. Oh! Got me. This one was fun. I played this a lot. I remember back in the day. A hard game, but I didn't care. It was cool because you play as a cop.
Car 54, return to station. Thanks for the ride.
Help! 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 Help!
Oh.
Help! Help! Help!
Hey you, pull over. I sure could use a donut.
Okay. I don't know. It's kind of hard. Kind of hard without a steering wheel. Okay, this one. You'll definitely recognize this one. This is a precursor to NBA Jam. Before NBA Jam, we had Arc Rivals. Exact same controls, exact same premise. We're not playing as actual NBA stars. This game is fun. I remember playing the heck out of this game way back in the day. Like way back when. Holy cow. A lot of chords in this game.
Put it up!
You know, it's cool as you can punch like the other team.
Over here! I'm open! Pass it!
2 points. I was outside the.
Over here! I'm open! Pass it!
It makes me want to play NBA Jam now. I'm not gonna keep funky chords in that. Bubbles. I want to skip this one. I don't like this game. Well, we'll play it just because. This is about as stupid a game premise as you can think of. As you will see. Yeah, let's just skip right over this one. Championship sprint. This is a super sprint. And let's start off on easy. Graphics are a little better. Not by much, but you know. Yeah, I remember playing all these games back in the day, back in the 80s. I'm not gonna tell you, younger generation, that the 80s were so much better than now. Because really, when you think about it, we have a lot of the same shit nowadays that we had back then. It's just a little more instant nowadays, you know. I mean, technically we had internet back then, but only really offices or government offices, places utilize it, really. You know, emails were a thing back in the 80s, believe it or not. Also, you know, there were websites like the 4chan, I think, was alive and well in the 80s. How people got to share information over the internet back then. As primitive as it was, internet really didn't take off until when the World Wide Web was created in 1990, I think it was. And these guys are kicking my ass. It's not the same without a steering wheel, which is what this arcade game had. Not to kick these guys. But, yeah, when the World Wide Web was created in 1990, and, companies and, companies started taking advantage of it. I mean, that's when, places like Netscape Navigator and AOL and, things like that were born, so to speak. I guess that was it. That was all 31 games in this compilation. Well, that took a while. Some games were quicker than others, but yeah, that was pretty fun. These old games, they definitely do bring back a lot of old memories. Growing up as a kid, video arcades, dumping quarters in machines, all the good stuff and all the good memories from back then. Before I go, I'm going to share this one memory I have with you. Back in 1995, I tried moving to Eugene, Oregon for a while. I had to move back up to Alaska because I couldn't find work and I ran out of money down there. Didn't know that the job market down there was that bad, but anyway, while I was living in Eugene, I discovered there was this one video arcade they had down there. Tons of games, right? And the cool thing about it was you had to pay money for admission. It was like, I think, was it $4? But every game in there only cost, every game in there only cost a freaking nickel, like freaking 5 cents a game. And so I would spend like hours in there just playing the hell out of everything. Because when you got a pocket full of nickels, I mean $10 in in a bunch of nickels. I mean that's a lot of nickels. That's a lot of video games. And they had all of these classics. They had new games. They had old games. They had all sorts of fun. And I forget the name of that place, and I doubt it's still there, but it was so long ago. But yeah, that place was like freaking Disneyland for me. But anyway, we're gonna call it a night here. Anybody watching, I do appreciate the audience as always. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna be uploading this here to my YouTube channel here shortly. Like I said, if you ever want to watch a little bit higher quality video, I upgrade all of my live streams to 4K, or as close to 4K as it will allow me. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, and hope you all have a pleasant rest of your day. I will see you on the flip side. Till then, I am out of here. Peace.